Hello, hello. This is Strategic Change Guide podcast, and it's Motivational Monday by Jim and Lucy.
Hi, this is Jim, and this week we would like to focus on you. We want you to learn how to focus on yourself because you're probably worn out. Every day you go to work, you have family and you have children, you have errands and you have in-laws and so on to take care of. And the things that really matter to you that are pampering, that need to be pampering, is yourself. And that is so easy to neglect. So one of the questions I want to ask you is, are you getting enough sleep? When was the last time you went out and had yourself a massage? When was the last time you had your feet massaged or your shoulders and just simply relaxed, or just took 35 minutes and just locked the door and just had yourself a nice hot soaking bath? You deserve it. You don't deserve it on Mother's Day or Valentine's Day. You deserve it all the time. It's always a good idea to make time for yourself, but sometimes it's really hard to do. So here are just a few tips, things you can do to focus on yourself. And getting really to know yourself and making time for yourself is so important. And for many people, doing so can make a huge difference when it comes to how happy, healthy, and positive they feel. It might be that you have gone through a period of stress, lost your job, ended a relationship to move somewhere new, or you might simply have decided it's time for a change. So whatever your reasons, taking a step back to reevaluate your life, asking yourself important questions to discover what makes you happiest, and simply putting time aside each day, week, month to relax, pamper, and indulge is a fantastic idea, and is something everyone should do, and you don't have to make an excuse for the fact that you want or need to do it. So number one, decide what you want to do. It's always good to take stock from time to time and ask yourself, this really what I want to be doing? It's never too late to have a career change, and if your job isn't challenging you, doesn't satisfy you, doesn't make you enough money, or you just downright really hate the job, then perhaps it's time to think about what you really want to do and then begin to plot the way to get there. Another is to visualize what your life should be like. Positive visualization is a technique that many people swear by. They think about all the things that they want from their life, be it getting the promotions to losing 20 pounds, that they can imagine themselves achieving their goals. The point is to focus so hard on the things you want that you want to start to believe that you actually already have the goal, that you already accomplished it and things are happening for you, at least that there's no option but to succeed. Another is to figure out where you need to improve. Knowing how to focus on yourself is all about honesty. Being honest with yourself includes figuring out the bits which you don't like about yourself, the things you don't want to do. Remember, you don't really have to do any of them. You're an adult now, and this is your one life. You're not going to get a redo on life. This is your one life to say, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to pamper myself every day because this day matters. I don't know what's going to happen 60 years from now. I can plan for them for the next 6 years or so. But right now, you need to start living your best life. That means bringing in people in your life that's going to add to it, not distract for it. Not someone that's caused your life to be a conflict zone all the time. You want a conflict-free zone. Yes, conflict is good. Yes, it builds muscles and makes us better and better. But you know what? Isn't it time that this began to be the life that's designed for you, the life you created for yourself? Lucy, any other thoughts?
There are many things that you can do for yourself, but as we mentioned before, it is important to care about yourself, value yourself, and you need to analyze and learn a lot about yourself, because if it's something really you want to achieve in your life, you have your own way, so nothing should be stopping you, and no one can stop you. Because if someone makes you feel less, if someone just keeps moving you back, criticizing you, telling you that everything is wrong and everything is not right, and you can't do this, and you just can't take time to take your bath that you want right now, or take your nap, or even more, that you're doing this and that wrongly all the time, that's not the way you want to spend your time. That's not the way you want to live your life, right?
I certainly hope not, because there are a number of things you can do. None of these things we've given you cost you any money at all. But I just want you to start thinking to yourself that, you want to read a book? Go read a book. You don't have to be the person that solves every problem at home. You can just make time. It's easy. Exercise more. Everybody has time for exercise. I hear people tell me sometimes that, so-and-so doesn't have the time. They work 12 hours a day, 20 hours a day. No, you have plenty of time for exercise. Everybody else on the planet that really cares deeply about their body, how they look, and their mental conditioning, and want to be the best person for themselves and for their spouses and all, they find the time to exercise. Exercise releases endorphins, which makes you feel good. In fact, you can actually sit in the chair right now and create endorphins just sitting here right now, and you can feel and know that what I'm telling you is absolutely the truth. Plus, feeling fit and healthy, being stronger and trimmer does wonders to boost your self-esteem. Focusing on yourself is about taking good care of yourself, so try to eat right, drink plenty of water, cut down on junk food and alcohol, get moving, and you'll soon start feel more energetic, happier, and healthier too. By the way, if you do nothing else, just go out there to a nice store. What I like to do each season, I'll go to a high-class store. I like Dillard's. I like especially Nordstrom and so on. I love those stores. I'll go in and look at the mannequins for each new season, see how the mannequins are dressed, how they're going to be dressed. I look at the styles and see if there's anything I can incorporate to go with that new style that I have in my closet right now. If not, I make sure that I remove the things in my closet that I have not worn in 1 year. What good are they going to do me the next year? So I get rid of those and start incorporating new clothing, new designs, new styles, cut my beard, shave my head, do what I need to do, new shoes, make sure things are polished, and make sure things are pressed. You can do it. It doesn't cost you a lot to do it, except remember this, selfishness is not a bad thing. We've been taught growing up that to be selfish is wrong and that it's sinful. It's not. Remember, selfishness is part of being self-preservation. That means that someone is telling you that your desire to be self-preserving is wrong, is idiotic, and is sinful. It isn't. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. All animals do it. Humans are the ones that do not do it. So you make sure you go out there and do that. Go out and try new clothes on, see how you feel, and make a budget plan that you're going to do it. It may take you to work 1 extra hour or overtime, or 2 a month if you need to do this, or one business idea you can find off the internet that you can make yours and go out there and do it. But find a way to do it, okay? It's your time.
So basically, what we want you to do is take care of yourself, because you are the value. The main thing that everything will happen and change in life, in future, is you. And inner you is the beginning. And inner is easily to support with all the things we mentioned today. So, this is Strategic Change Guide podcast, and it's Motivational Monday by Jim and Lucy. And this is our way to tell you, go out and do all the things for yourself.
Life moves too fast to be ordinary.
Exactly. Stay tuned. See you next Monday.